lovely shower. Lovely hot shower to wake you up in the morning.
So what is brumation?
So brumation is basically a survival technique.
Eating less, sleeping a lot more. Let me ask you another one. Is it December? Let's see you. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. I have a question for you. You noticed your Leo not eating as much? Not eating as much, eating less, sleeping a lot more. Let me ask you another one. Is it December? Well, that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. Is basically what your Leo is doing is he or she, I'm going to say he or she, for respect, is called Brumation. Or Brumation. Like that, something like the same thing. And I'm going to tell you guys because I'm still learning about it. Well, you guys are still learning about it as well, so you're going to be with me on this journey as well.
Looks like for them is a period of just basically refusing food and not exploring their enclosures as much, really just staying in their humid hides or their hot hides and not doing much else. And of course that is reptile and amphibian keepers' worst time of year because you really do want to see your animal engaging with its environment and you want to feed it and enjoy that. Especially since I hand feed my geckos, it's really boring to not be able to do that and to try and get them to eat food because you still offer food even though they're brumating, because not all of them brumate for like weeks and weeks and weeks. Some just brumate for a week or two and then some brumate for months, which we'll get to. So
just drop, UV levels lower and food can become scarce. So in order to survive, a lot of reptiles and amphibians will brumate. In the simplest terms, this means they will sleep more and eat less. Now, unlike the way some mammals hibernate, reptiles do not enter a state of continuous sleep. They go into a state of suspended animation. So how do they know when and how to brumate? Well, brumation is an instinctive behaviour reptiles and amphibians utilise in order to survive the colder months. Now, as temperatures lower, it becomes increasingly difficult for reptiles to obtain enough energy from the sun to aid such things as digestion. So most food is off the menu, which seems like a bad decision, but when you actually think about it, go outside in autumn and winter and how many insects and small animals and luscious vegetation do you really see? I'm out here right now and it is freezing. I don't know how our native species of reptiles, which isn't a lot, or amphibians even survive this. I know when I've looked after frogs before, I've read up that they do actually hibernate underwater. I would not like to be a frog right now. Anyway.
Well, let me ask you one more question. Do you want to handle your Leo, but your Leo does not want to be handled? Yeah. It's okay to check on them, make sure they're doing okay. At first I thought something was wrong with him because I did not know. I did not know what brumation is. So, brumation is a type of things that reptiles and amphibians, don't forget frogs and amphibians, will do during the winter time. Your Leo will not become active he will not be active. He will basically be in a state of sleep. Yes. So, if your Leo has ever been active before December hit and eating a lot more, well, they're preparing for the winter. And I don't like it because Brumation means he doesn't want to be handled. He doesn't want to be touched.
Because the whole point of brumating is to preserve everything and to survive. And you'll notice when your animal actually does it properly, they don't tend to lose any weight at all. It's actually quite hilarious. So Diego, when we last weighed him, was 101 grams, which is a fantastic weight to go into brumating. And I'm sure by the end of this, he's probably going to be around the late 90s. He could potentially not even drop any grams. That's how good brumating is when done correctly. Something that I noticed the other day when I was feeding crickets to my geckos is that Gizmo and Diego in particular actually left a lot of their crickets. Usually when I put in the crickets, they will go for gobble them all up. And so I left it for 24 hours, and you should really feed insects after that. And they were still in there. So I did have to remove them. So I thought, okay, maybe hunting crickets uses up too much energy. If you're going to brumate, why waste energy on that? So then I tried with Morio worms, and they gobbled them up. So I only gave them about 3 each, but obviously things like Morio worms, mealworms, and wax worms, they're not the healthiest things, certainly not, but they are slow-moving prey.
That's one thing I did not know about reptiles and amphibians, because they will brumate. And let me tell you what brumation means for Leo. When I say Leos, that means leopard gecko. So, I looked up brumation, and I'm gonna either have it right here above me, or down here below me, somewhere. I'm just gonna put it somewhere, okay? Bear with me. Brumation. For leopard geckos, brumate typically occurs during the coldest months of the year. In their natural environment from December to the end of February. Yes, it could last that long. So that's basically what Rex could be doing right now. And get this. Rex is only 4 months old. He's only 4 months old. I don't know if he will shed while he's brumating. I don't know. I do not know. That's probably, But I'm also going to have, other YouTubers that have Leos, and they will tell you a lot about it. And they have videos specifically on it. They have videos more in detail about brumation, so that way you guys can learn more about it. And so that way hopefully you guys can relax more, knowing that your Leo is fine. He's just sleeping. It's winter. He's sleeping. That's what they do. But I'm also going to have 2 of my favorite reptile YouTubers. I do watch a lot of YouTube, so I do watch their videos. I will put some of their videos here in this video. Hopefully, send them a shout out. Because I recommend their videos, and I recommend that they are very educated about leopard geckos, especially this YouTuber. Her name is Jessica's Animal Friends. She's also very educated about Leos, and she cares for special needs Leos. She just cares for special needs Leos, and she will tell you a lot about brumation. And there's also another one that is called Leopard Gecko Talk, but her name is Rebecca. Okay? Love their videos. I will send them a shout out. I will give them a personal shout out if I need to. But I want you guys to go down to their videos about Brumation if you guys are wondering, okay? Go down to their videos, watch their videos, they go in more detail about it. So I just want to let you guys know that they're gonna be here, they're gonna be in those videos. You know, so send them a personal shout out, basically. But, and I also learned some of the stuff from them, though. You know that. So basically, what you do when you're